Look at what you did, Streamlabs. Look at what you've done. All my viewers are gone because of you. Hey man, all the homies hate Streamlabs. This is awful. If you are interested in coming on back or checking out this video, please do so, because Sheiv is struggling. The tower is melting. I might not even keep this third part up because it's so sad. Streamlabs is failing us. It's failing me. It's pretty frustrating, man. Can't believe this. Nobody's coming back. Everybody's gone. Everybody's gone. Alright, well, it's been Sheiv the Wise. This has been pretty whack. Streamlabs has been pretty dang whack. I'm probably not keeping this one up. Nobody's coming back. They probably don't know about it. Everybody come back. Alright, well, enjoy some music until people decide that Streamlabs is worth using. Oh my god, this is so frustrating. Back, I feel dumb because I was just raging on the screen for like 3 minutes before you came in, unless I'm just that behind to the comments. Oh man, I was ready to quit this stream. I think I still might not keep this third part up, but we'll see. Tim, what are you thinking about all this news, man? Because everybody gone now. It's just you and me. It's been a sad day for streaming, man. Man, fuck Streamlabs. All the homies hate Streamlabs because Streamlabs is hating on me, man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Everybody's back. Uh-oh, shit. They will come. They will come. I don't even know what to talk about now, man. Streamlabs messing me up. I mean, we could talk about all the books I'm not reading, all the games I'm not playing. We could talk about, I don't know. You want to talk about this comic book right here? Let's talk about it. I'm gonna just chill with y'all. Hit me with some questions. Did you know in this comic we see some crazy stuff from Darth Vader? This man be killing people. He wilding out here. Sheiv trying to put Vader in check, and he out here wilding. Oh shit! Look at that. They really put a giant kyber crystal in this comic. Sheiv is raging tonight. Look at that. That's a giant kyber. Some wax stuff. Messing with the flow. I don't think it's the music, man. They just don't like me. Lord Vader, have you chosen? Yeah, bro. This comic is actually not bad. People hating it because they got some wax stuff in here, like Luke's hand and all that. But then you see Sheiv and Vader fighting with giant octopuses. And honestly, that's more entertaining than Obi-Wan out here in trash bags. Let me know what you guys think of Octopus Vader and Obi-Wan trash bag Kenobi, because that's what Star Wars out here doing. Not to mention, we got Luke's freaking hand creating all the Snokes. You're great at streaming, bro. You got a good personality for it. Thanks, Tommy Banana. I'm trying. This has been a rough like hour and a half. I don't even know how long I've been really streaming with all this craziness going on. But, you know. I'd show you guys the setup, but I don't think the camera is designed for that. I'm down to just chill with y'all. It's been a wild night. Been a wild week. Sheiv. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Oh my god. Yeah, I got this chilling on my desk because Sheiv is wildin' out here, man. Sheiv's wildin'. Octopi? Yeah. I know the tech stuff is annoying, but it's been hella fun for real. Like, your streams are always dope. You just got it, bro. Thank you. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to entertain you guys. I'm trying to bring something to the table that not all content creators do, and that's love for the content I'm making, man. It is way more fun doing this job than almost any other job I've done. I've worked with kids in the past. Kids are dope, man, but they're freaking wild. They're more wild than me and Vito like to get in the nighttime. Kids are dope, though. Shout out to any of the kids that I used to work with. If you ever watch these streams, that would be hilarious. You know what's crazy though? Kids these days aren't as into Star Wars, to be honest. I used to try and watch Star Wars with these kids in the after school program I worked with, and these dudes did not mess with Star Wars like that. I was like, man, it's either Disney or it's these parents like just not showing them good content, man. Y'all can still see me, right? I'm not tripping. I found a Captain Rax helmet at the thrift store, and I'm thinking of wearing it for my Star Wars channel because I don't want to show my face. Kyra, that is a great idea. As long as you're comfortable, that's the biggest thing. When I first started making content, I'll tell you this, it is really awkward being in front of a camera when you're not used to it. It's strange, man. It's really strange. And it still takes, like, I'll be honest, I was on a prequel love and appreciation stream the other day. And I'll tell you, there's definitely some streams I go on, I still get the jitters, and I'm like, oh, I'm nervous about it, man. And you get more into the flow as you're going, for sure, especially on streams if you're planning on doing streaming. If you're doing editing and you've never done editing before, buckle up. Editing is a lot of fun and a lot of hard work, and it actually is super, super time consuming. You'd be surprised how much running a YouTube channel takes up time. It takes a lot of time. I'll tell you what, in the past week and a half, 2 weeks, I have rearranged my entire room. I bought a ridiculous amount of stuff with money that I probably shouldn't be spending, but I did, and I'm freaking super happy and ecstatic about my new setup. I have a projector screen. So you know how back in high school there's the projector screens where the teachers pull it down. I got a green screen that does that, and I got my dad to help me pin it up to the wall. It's freaking dope, man. I figured out how to crop the screen with it. It works really well. There's no, like, you know, wrinkles in it, of course, because the screen is freaking dope, man. So if you're just saying this, if you're gonna start a channel, just prepare to spend a lot of time on it. Be committed. Like, the biggest thing is commitment. Always, like, keep making your content, keep doing your thing, even if you're not good in the beginning. Nobody's really good in the beginning. I'll tell you this, I watched my first video, and even though I'm barely like 16, 17 videos in, maybe, well, after tonight I'm probably freaking 20 videos in, to be honest, because the stupid Streamlabs. But yeah, just prepare to not be great when you start. Prepare, like, try to be as confident as you can and talk about stuff you know. Talk about an issue you know. If you know Star Wars, get it, man. And on the note of you talking about I think you said Rex helmet at a thrift store, that's freaking dope, bro. I actually hit up Wasted Fett. I don't know if you guys have heard of Wasted Fett. He makes some really legit cool molds and helmets and just armor for Mandalorian and Clone Troopers stuff. And he does some really good work. I'm trying to get a Din Djarin helmet made by him, and I'm definitely going to do a review if I make that happen. Is there anything you guys want to see me do on the channel? Like, is there any type of content you want me to particularly cover within Star Wars? Do you want to see me? I can try to figure out streaming game, like a Jedi Order, Fallen Order playthrough. I can show you guys my friggin' Star Wars pop collection that is out of control. Well, what kind of stuff do you want to see on Vader's Lair going forward? Because I have a lot of ideas and things that I'm going to eventually put forward and do, but not all of them are fully developed, and it's probably not best to talk about them yet. But I want to know what you guys are thinking. Young Kobe of the streaming game. Whew, that's a high compliment, man. I'm an LA boy, so anytime you're relating to somebody to Kobe, that's some real stuff right there to me, man. Thank you for that. That's the highest of honors that an LA boy could get. I feel you, bro. I work with special needs kids, and it's a rewarding job, but also hella draining. I'm gonna tell you guys a hilarious story that it's probably not the best to tell, but I'm gonna tell it anyway, because why not? So, back when I worked at this place, it was an after school program. There was one point we had moved in and integrated with the gym, and we were actually working with Tybo creator and master Billy Blanks. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Billy Blanks. He's probably a little before most of your time. Really cool dude that invented his own form of like karate and like basically his own like fitness training that he got really big from in the 90s. And yeah, Billy Blanks, I trained little kids with Billy Blanks at one point. It was really cool. But on that note, we were in the gym, and I'm gonna keep the kids' names out of this just because I don't need to be talking about them kids like that. I like them kids. Anyway, there's this little girl that's about, we're gonna say 10 years old, 12 years old. No, she's like maybe, okay, that might be a little old. She's probably like 9 or 10. And there's this little 5-year-old kid who is really, really small. And this kid, like, he's 5, so he's 5 years old, so he doesn't have a lot of life experience. He does not, like, I don't know, he's just a little kid, man. He's acting like a little kid, of course. So the 9-year-old girl has the 5-year-old kid on her shoulders, and flashback to when I first started working at the job, my boss had told me at the time that you're gonna see things before they happen as you work here longer and longer. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of interesting. All right, I'll keep that in mind as I'm working here, you know. So the 5-year-old boy is on the 9-year-old girl's shoulders, and they're running around the gym. I see it. I'm like, no, off now. Don't do that. Please don't. I'm dealing with some other drama with some of the kids, and I turn around for 1 second to deal with this other situation, and I turn back around. All I see is the 9-year-old girl with the 5-year-old boy on her shoulders, and she trips on one of the mats in the gym, and the 5-year-old's face. Whoo! I couldn't help but laugh, man. I couldn't help but laugh. I was like, no. My boss had totally told me I was gonna see things before they happen. I saw that a mile away. You could literally hear a smack, man. It was pretty wild. He lives in LA, so it makes sense. What makes sense? Billy Blank's Tybo, yeah. Yeah, bro. Hip workouts and Tybo workouts are life, man. I gotta say, I graduated in 2017, and it is 2020. So I've been out of high school for 4 years. I played a lot of sports back in high school, and once I got out of high school, I didn't get out of shape right away, but I definitely, just because I wasn't playing as much sports, I definitely got out of shape. I wasn't like super chubby or anything, but I definitely got a little belly that I still to this day like have tried to get rid of. But the best shape I've been in since graduating high school was when I was training kids with Billy Blanks. And I remember going to the job that I'm at now, and like probably 3 to 4 months into working the job, my coworkers were like, bro, the weight's adding on again. I was like, oh no. So I say this because in the past like 4 or 5 months, I've been doing little Thai bow workouts that I learned back in the day, like frequently every now and then, and it low-key helps a lot, man. Billy Blanks knows his stuff. He knows his stuff. He's kept me in pretty good shape without even knowing it, probably. We'll get back there, bro. What you talking about? That clap? Yeah, man. That story is hilarious to me. I love telling that story. It's just so funny. Like, I love kids, man. They're freaking hilarious. They're just like little people that don't have experience yet, and it's up to us and like the generations that lead them to, you know, mold them. So it's pretty cool, man. I love kids. I tried to warn them. Man. I couldn't help from the laugh though. P90X changed my life in high school. Dude, I believe in that stuff, man. There's some HIIT workouts, and like I took a health class in college too, and like one of the biggest things I learned that like even if you're doing like a 10-minute walk a day, you're not gonna get in like super good shape or anything, and like you don't have to go hard, but like a 10-minute walk a day improves your cardio muscles. It improves just like everything. You're gonna work a lot better if you just take a 10-minute walk every single day. And the more, like, the harder you go, it doesn't matter how long you go. Like if you're doing like a 20-minute workout super hard, it's probably better for you than if you're doing an hour-long workout that's like moderate, you know. And it may like be better for your body in the long run with that moderate, but you're gonna see more results going harder in training. Hey, Sheiv, giving all of us free game. What? Jumping rope is a good way to lose weight other than running. Ashhammer, that's a great point. I like going on the elliptical. I don't do it as much as I should just because I haven't had a lot of time, and I have, like, honestly, the running I've done lately has been at like 11 o'clock at night when I do it. So yeah, dude, it's wild. It's wild how much like a routine of workouts can like really change your shape, man. It's staying committed, man. Commitment is so big in life. Like whether it's staying committed to this channel, committed to sports. Like basketball is the first love of my life when it comes to sports, and I almost quit back in the day. I didn't almost quit. I was never gonna quit just because that's not me. I'm not a quitter, I guess. But I definitely, a lot of my homies were going through some stuff and back in the day in high school, and they weren't really down with the team anymore, and almost all of my like best friends on my basketball team were gonna quit. So my way of like quitting without quitting was joining the football team, and it's pretty dope, man. Shout out to my high school team. They actually just won the city championship in our region, so dope to see, man. Dope to see. Running feels good sometimes, Tim. Sometimes you just want to go fast. That's right. That's right. Don't you see this this new chair, man? I love going fast. So a little behind the streams, if you will, with Sheiv. My dad, for a living, for basically my entire life, what he's done for a living is make cars go fast. He tunes and does dyno work with cars and does a lot of performance things with certain cars that makes them go a lot faster, and I have gone fast quite often in my life. I hit the elliptical and rewatch streams. It makes the time go. Frags, bro. some of the best elliptical workouts are when you have a show in front of you. Like, honestly, one of my favorite things to do is rewatch shows like The Bad Batch while I'm running on the elliptical. It's a 20-minute episode for most of them. And if you're like invested in the show like I am, it's pretty easy to watch and the time goes by pretty quick. Sometimes sports games or events, running to those can help it go by pretty quick too. I love just listening to music though. Yeah, my dad works on Nissan 300ZXs and GTRs actually. It's pretty sick. He makes them go quite fast. We can talk about that more another day probably, but if you guys want to talk about it, we can. It's similar to those, but incorporates some martial art moves. Are you talking about Taibo? Because yeah, Taibo is pretty sick, man. It's honestly more like a P90X kind of thing, but it is really good for you. It's good for your body. I'll tell you this, Billy Blanks, when I worked for him, or just with him, I think he was close to 70 years old. And he made my body, he put me to shame, man. This dude, Billy Blanks, do yourselves a favor. Search up Billy Blanks and look at how great of a shape this 7-year-old freaking dude is. He was way more flexible than I've ever been, in way better shape than I've ever been. And I'll tell you this, he told us a story of him having slight dyslexia when he was a kid, and he couldn't like read words and like they would mix. And one of the biggest things he tried to teach the kids that I worked with is to focus, and how focusing can really like almost change your life in a way. For him, he went from a kid that was dyslexic to creating his own word that ended up being in the English dictionary. Taibo is actually a word that is recognized by the English dictionary, and he created it. He, like, to be a kid that couldn't read because words would just look weird on the pages to him, to having his own word created, like, and just the success he has had in his life, it's pretty inspiring, man. What's good with this Apex though? Yo, you should really check out Apex. If you guys haven't played Apex Legends, you definitely should. It's literally like the only game. He's only 65. Okay, fine. That's still insane. Please tell me he's not in the best shape you've ever seen a 65-year-old man. I want to play Apex with you guys too. DM me for gamertag or whatever, but on my girl's account, we just got to level 500 last month for Apex, and we have 1,600 kills with Wraith. We are a Wraith main, most importantly, but we play with almost every character. I freaking love Apex Legends, man. That game is dope. Run it anyway. That's right, Ashhammer. The only way you get better at stuff is through practice. Runner's high is definitely a thing. It is. You guys are making me want to run after this, even though like I'm already sweaty, so maybe I will. Yeah, Tim, look at that. Look at Billy Blanks and tell me he's not in the best shape you've ever seen a 65-year-old man. Come on. This dude is freaking jacked. I want to look like that at 65. I don't even look like that at 22. You've only played Apex twice. That's alright. That's alright. Like I said, you only get better by playing more. Hey, so what do you guys think of Ming-Na Wei almost potentially maybe spoiling Mace Windu? What do you guys think of that? There's been rumors that Mace Windu could potentially be in the Book of Boba Fett for a long time. I don't know if it's true though, and honestly the way she said it, she tried to, it's hard to tell if she's making it a point about seeing Samuel L. Jackson on set of the Marvel show that she did Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., not canon. Josh don't like it. I haven't even watched all of it. It's hard for me to watch. But yeah, it's hard to tell if she's talking about seeing Samuel L. Jackson on the set of that show or potentially on the Book of Boba Fett. And the way she said it kind of left it open-ended. And I'm very interested. I would love to see Mace Windu in the Book of Boba. And I would love to see Boba Fett kill Mace Windu. You like Gibraltar? Do you know Gibraltar is gay? I love Gibraltar's character. I think he's so cool. My first main was actually Gibraltar. Well, okay, that's a lie. I first started playing Apex when it first came out because a couple of buddies of mine that actually help other famous YouTubers, they got heavy into it, and I was their third player, and I would try to be Lifeline, but one of them always wanted to be Lifeline, so I would be Wraith. And then they made Wraith so OP when I came back, because there was a long time I didn't play it. Like, season 1 came out and they released Octane, and I was like, oh man, you gotta pay for this. So I didn't really play as much. And then around season 4, the season that what's his name, the death guy, Revenant, the season that Revenant came out, I got heavy back into it, man. And we've been playing ever since March of, literally since the pandemic hit. I bought my girlfriend a PS4, and then we started playing Apex Legends nonstop, and we kind of haven't stopped since. That's how we got to level 500 last month, and that's how we have 1,600 kills with Wraith. I feel like Mace and Book of Boba would be too good to be true, but I'd love it. Me too, Tim. It would be so sick. I've never seen anything of Apex, though. I'd love to get back into gaming. Tim, you should. What console do you have? I got back into Apex last season. Hey, that's the perfect time to get in, man. Any season is the perfect time to get in. I really like some of the introductions of characters they've had recently. Every time they make a new character, they make them really strong at first, and then they buff them, of course. I remember back when Rampart came out, it was so cool to have her barriers and her freaking Sheila. It was like, you just like kill everybody with Sheila, and that was friggin' fun. And then you had Loba was cool after Revenant. I freaking love having a Loba on my team because she can just put down her thing, and you can just grab more stuff, and like, the better weapons and gear that you have, the more prepared you are for the end of the game. So like, even if you're not killing everybody at the start of the game, if you have a good setup that you're good with, it's kind of hard to lose sometimes, or at least not get in the top 3, you know, or at least top 5. Rocket League, man, I haven't played Rocket League much, but I've seen it. It looks cool. It looks really cool. I heard the best characters for Apex this season were Gibraltar and Bloodhound, just based on like their team abilities. I got a PS4 and a Switch, though I'm kind of spoiled, though I just never play. Get back on your PS4, Tim. Let's play some freaking games, man. Let's play some games, bro. Definitely, man. Hit me up with your gamer tag. I'd love to play with you sometime. You should definitely get back into that. I like Rocket League. I know that. Well, I've been streaming somewhat unconsecutively for about 2 hours, or an hour and 45 minutes, almost 2 hours. Must be nice to have a PC. Yeah, almost 2 hours. We're gonna go. Fuck it, we're gonna go for another 15 minutes. This one has been the wildest of the 3. Thank you guys for sticking by. Thank you for supporting Vader's Lair. Go check out Normies to Nerds, which is my good homie Kendall. I might be on another one of his streams again soon. We'll see. I don't know if this Wednesday will work for me, but we will figure it out. I'd love to talk some more Loki with him. Go check out my good friends, A Black Jedi and Justin is Lost. They make some pretty good anti-Kathleen content. Shout out to them, though. I love all Star Wars fans. So yeah, shout out to them. Go check out their channels. They do some pretty good stuff. Last but not least, second to last, definitely not least, Star Wars Santa, one of my best YouTuber friends. He is awesome, man. If you haven't seen any of Star Wars Santa's content, He does some great stuff. He might even be more wholesome than X-Wing and myself combined. Star Wars Santa is a great dude with some great theories and just a lot of life experience, man. Go check out Star Wars Santa. He got to watch the prequels and he does some awesome Christmas themed Star Wars content. Go check him out. Last but not least, here's the actual last one. Go check out my homie Josh at the Den of Nerds and all the EPs over there. We got people like Al Schuler who make some great content with his good buddy. They do the After Dark show. Lavis, you know I'm talking about you. I love all of them. Elisa Scott, one of the best editors in the game. And then, of course, we got Miss Darren Wood. All the EPs over there. Heck, I'm going to give some love. I'm going to give some love to my good homie Ryan. And, of course, Adam from Fanjecture. Go check out Fanjecture. And, heck, while I'm at it, go check out Trinity from 2nd Street Marvel. All of these dudes make some great content. They have helped Sheiv and paved the way for Sheiv until the point that I'm at right now, even if it's just the start of my channel. These dudes make some awesome content. Go give them some love for real. Go watch their latest videos. Smash like. If you enjoy their stuff, definitely smash that subscribe button. I've talked about it before on the channel, but I want Vader's Lair to be somewhat of a beacon of hope and a light of the fandom when it comes to Star Wars and just YouTube content and in general. Man, I want to be Mr. Positive over here, and I'll tell you, it's a struggle some days, and I'm doing my best out here. Everybody makes mistakes, but I love all these content creators. Go check out Sawyer, Empress Sawyer on TikTok. She does some great TikTok videos. Go check out my boy Darth Choco on TikTok as well. He makes some great stuff. I love both of their content on TikTok, and they are killing the TikTok game. So go check out all those people. I don't gotta give a shout out to Star Wars Theory because this fool got 3 million subs already. But we send in love to Star Wars Theory too. You are an awesome dude. You have helped all of these creators out tremendously. And our thanks cannot be given to you and Josh enough. So thank you guys. For real. And to the fans of Sheiv, I love y'all. I love y'all, man. For real. Especially the people in this chat right now. Y'all have stuck by me since the start. Y'all hype me up. Y'all get me excited to do this content stuff. So thank you. And thank you for dealing with the 3 streams that Streamlabs wanted me to do today. Because that's just how it is. Finna hit 1K subs this year. Calling it, man. I hope so, Normies to Nerds. I hope so. I'm already a quarter of the way there. In like a month and I don't know, a half. It hasn't been that long. I hope to see you up there too, bro. I hope that if I hit 1K subs that I hit the 4K watch time as well pretty soon. But we'll see. We'll see. Much love to all the nerdy homies. That's right, Daniel Fisher. I love my nerdy homies. They make even better content than I do if I'm keeping it real. I'm barely getting started in this, and I hope I can make them all proud one day and kill this game as much as they do, if not more. So that's what we planning to do out here. It's been so much fun. It's been real fun for me too. I'm about to go for 10 more minutes. What should we talk about? What should we talk about? Let's talk about my baby Grogu Yoda theory. Why not? We got 10 minutes. I got a crazy brain. Let's talk about it. For those that don't know, at the start of The Mandalorian, we are told that Baby Yoda, or at the time we just know he is the person that Mando is sent to capture, or, you know, retrieve. We're told he is 50 years old. Now, the Mandalorian Season 1 takes place 50 years after the birth of Anakin Skywalker, which is 50 years is exactly how Baby Yoda is said to be at this time. Also know that Anakin was about 45, I believe, when he died in Return of the Jedi. So 5 years after that, he would have been 50 as well. And like I just said, 50 years prior to Baby Yoda and the Mando was the birth of both Anakin and Baby Yoda. Now, there have been heavy rumors ever since The Phantom Menace came back in 1999, of who Anakin's father is and like what's the real story behind it. Because we're told almost what it seems like is that the Force created Anakin. The Force impregnated my girl Shmi. And you know we love Shmi out here. We love the Shmi out here. We love Shmi Skywalker. But we know that Shmi was impregnated by the Force. So we're told. He did not have a father. So, if Anakin was created by the Force, and there's rumors that... Sorry. Well, yes, there are rumors, but these rumors of potentially Palpatine being his daddy. The rumor is that Darth Plagueis knew how to create life. We know that because in Episode 3, during the Sheiv little ballerina, whatever, you know, the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise. Have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Sheiv the Wise? I thought not. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you. Well, Sheiv the Wise, Mr. Palpatine himself, talks about how Plagueis knew how to create life, and that he taught his apprentice everything he knew, and then his apprentice killed him in his sleep, as all Sith do. Except for Vader, he killed his master while he was awake. But my point is, if he taught Sheiv everything he knew, that would probably include creating life through the Force. And it's possible that either Plagueis himself or Palpatine created Anakin through the Force. And it's also possible that the Force was pissed off about it and said, you know what, we're going to create baby Grogu over here, and we going to make sure that he's the real chosen one, and that Anakin ain't shit. That's right, he ain't Chet. So, conclusion is that the Force retaliated to Palpatine and Plagueis, creating Anakin, and created baby Grogu. Hence, the next 850 years of Star Wars amazingness that will be centered around Grogu, and we will get amazing Grogu content about how he is the true chosen one who will protect the galaxy as Yoda was supposed to for the next 850 years. Let me know what you're thinking about that. Drop a 1 in the chat if you are hyped for it, because I think that's exactly what we're getting, and it's probably going to be the next 50 years of real life that we see it come to fruition. And me being 22, by the time I am 75, I will happily be able to watch baby Grogu die, as he will be an old man who transcends into the Force, and I'm hyped for it. Laughing my butt off, blaming belonging to the streets on the Force. Shmi was definitely in the streets with the Force, man. The Force was out here like the ghosts in the Paranormal Activity parodies, where the girls would be messing with the ghost. That was Shmi. We all know that's what Shmi was out here doing. Somebody needs to clip that. The Force was pissed. It was hella pissed. It said, "Palpy, what you doing? Stop messing with life." That's pretty funny. Kendall, you're funny with that. You can do it. Road to 1K. Okay, last thing before I head out of here in 5 minutes. I've been thinking about doing some big giveaways and things as we hit subscriber goals. Let me know what you guys are interested in, because I have a crap ton of Funko Pops that I don't know what to do with. I'm thinking at 500 subs, I give this bad girl away. What do you guys think? You want an Ahsoka Pop at 500 subs? Is that enough? Should we give away a few more things at 500? What do you think? 5 things at 500? I could give away a copy of a book. I could give away Ahsoka. I could give a couple things away, man. I don't know about anything too big, just because Sheev's got to save his pennies, but I want to give back to the fandom and the community. So let me know what you guys would want to see as a giveaway. What do you think would bring more people to the channel and spread this happiness of Star Wars that we got going on? Somebody should clip that. Just have a question on that. Why wouldn't Palps make life for himself instead of ugly clones? That's a great question, Darth Chaos, and maybe it wasn't Palps. Maybe Plagueis did it, and he didn't teach Palpatine that, but Palpatine being the, I don't know. If you've watched any of my videos, you know I'm kind of an egomaniac, so why wouldn't I want to know everything about the Force that I could, and tell Anakin that I know how to create life when I don't? Which voice? I gotta watch that back. I do some pretty funny voices. Welcome to 7-Eleven. My name is oh shit, that's so racist. I'm gonna get canceled. Hey, some of my best friends are Indian, so don't cancel me, please. I love Indians. I love Indian food too. Makes my bowels move. Is everybody gone? Is chat working? Hello? Hello there. It's been an interesting night, yeah. An interesting night of streaming. Seriously though, what would you guys want to see as a giveaway? Hit Sheiv up, let me know. We can do tons of pops, we can do video games. I could give away controllers or books. I mean, I got a bunch of books I'm not reading right now. No, I'm just kidding. But I will look into getting some cool stuff to be given away. You guys let me know. Oh man, I'm gonna get canceled. I already know it. Oh man. Also, Proxy brought up me potentially covering some comics. So if you guys want to see that, I could talk about some comics on live streams or do actual breakdown videos of them. Drop a 2 in the chat if you want to see some comics, and drop a 3 in the chat and if you have something to suggest for giveaways, because a 3 and then what you want me to give away, and I will definitely put it on the list. Do Funko Pop giveaway for sure, Kyra. I'm thinking about it. I might do some cooler ones, but that Ahsoka Pop or this guy, I might definitely give this guy away if you guys are interested. Nah, why no one has a sense of humor anymore? Yeah, I know. I could keep going with that, but it's messed up. Oh man, I'm wilding out here. This is actually, might as well, I'm not giving this away. This is my holy grail right here in terms of Funkos. I have a Grand Admiral Thrawn Pop that I love. This thing was $100 when I bought it, and I believe it is worth $300 right now. It has the celebration sticker and everything. It's sick, man. This is my prized pop possession. Love this guy. Funkos are too good to give away. Nah, bro. I purposely bought 2 Ahsokas, and my girlfriend actually works at one of the biggest pop retail stores. Probably, well, I'm not gonna say in the world. Like, this pop store that she works at has a bigger selection than the Hollywood Funko store that I've been to. So I get the hookups, man. She gets the hookups for me, and I definitely can give away some pretty dope Funkos for you guys. The only Funko Pop I have at the moment is Stinky from Toy Story. That's pretty funny, Kyra. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I love my Thrawn Pop. That thing is dope. I told you, I could literally do a whole video on my Funko Pop collection. It's pretty wild out here, man. Hold up, I'm gonna grab something. I know I said I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get out of here in a second. So potentially at 1K subs, I could do some wild stuff, man. I could do some wild stuff. I have been to Galaxies Edge right before the pandemic, and it was a freaking lit experience. I'm going back July 10th, and I might break the bank when I go there. And I'm thinking about getting the Emperor cloak and wearing it for streams in the future, and I think that could be really cool. But my freaking lightsaber addiction might prevent that from happening, as the Palpatine cloak is pretty expensive. But real quick before we head out, This is my Kylo Ren lightsaber that I told you guys about. If you've never seen it, it is pretty dope. I'm down to do more saber reviews in the future, especially when I go to Galaxy's Edge. But yeah, you can see that it was molded, like his new lightsaber, the Sith one, or the red one, is molded off of this. And of course, we know that it's a blue saber. We actually see this in The Last Jedi. Oh yeah. It's a dope lightsaber, man. Yeah. So yeah, I definitely am thinking of doing more saber reviews. I'm gonna hit up Wasted Fed again and probably spam the poor guy. I want to get that Din Djarin helmet. I'm gonna do a Din Djarin helmet review, and I'm also getting the Black Series re-armored Boba Fett helmet. I already have it pre-ordered, and I'm gonna do a review on that as well. So yeah, we have a lot of fun, awesome reviews coming up in the future. If you're a Nerdvenger, come this Friday, check me out on the Den of Nerds. We're doing another watch party for the Bad Batch, and I promise this time it's going to be even better than the last time. I'm going to make sure of it, because I already did it once. The hilt does look big, man. It's not as big as you think. Real quick. It's actually pretty thin. Like, I have some big hands for sure too, but it's a long hilt. It's longer than most, but it's not that thick, to be honest. You'd be surprised. It probably looks like this is next to my head. It's pretty thin. And I will be honest, the Ahsoka Rebels lightsabers that they have there are pretty thick. I'm thinking about getting, I talked about this in another live stream, but I'm thinking about getting the dark saber there because they have it at Galaxy's Edge now. The Black Series one looks a little bit better, but who knows because it's not out yet. And then the ones I really want to get are the Ahsoka Tano Clone Wars sabers, because it's thinner than the Rebels ones that were a little bit thick, even though they're white. And the coolest thing about them is you can change them from her green color and to the blue color that Anakin changes them to at the end of Clone Wars Season 7, and it's freaking dope, man. Those sabers are really cool. I'm definitely thinking I'm gonna get those. If I have extra money, I'll probably buy the dark saber one, and if I don't like the dark saber one, at 1K subs, I'm gonna give it away because I love y'all. If I get to 1K subs, it'll be the coolest freaking thing ever. 1K subs giveaway for sure happening though, and we're gonna do one at 500. Would watch it though. Making IRL stream if you're back at Galaxy's Edge. I'll try, Tim. I can try. I'm going, like I said, I'm going July 10th, so I can try and do it off my phone or something, but there's no way I'm bringing my whole computer to Galaxy's Edge. I'm sorry, bro. I want one that makes noise when you swing it like that. How much was that? So the Galaxy's Edge sabers range from like 120 to like 200 something bucks. They don't have like straight up smooth swing, and if you do want smooth swing, there's a couple places I can look into recommending. I can make a video about places you should go to online, because there are some pretty expensive sites. But yeah, we can look into that in the future. I can do a whole stream about it or a whole video about it. I always wanted to beat someone up with Tim, you wanted to bang people with the lightsabers? You wanted to bang the homies? Sorry, don't know why I felt the need to say that. Yeah, you wildin', bro. I want a dueling saber, but maybe there's... Yeah, they are expensive, Kyra. I do too. I've been looking into smooth swing dueling sabers. Sabers that are pretty legit. I want... Yeah. Yes, me too, man. Bro, do it. I think a lot of people would be interested in your collection. I don't have a lot of lightsabers yet, but I might do a Funko collection video. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, know about your girlfriend. That's dope. Damn, that looks dope. Yeah. Yup. Banging the homies. You already know. You already know. Tim be banging the homies all day with those sabers. Alright. We already went 6 minutes over the time I was planning to. I freaking love you guys. You guys are the best fans out there. I love the Simpire. My Simpire is the greatest Simpire in all of the lands. And Sheiv loves you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I might do a stream tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day. But we'll see. I got a pretty busy schedule coming up this week. We will see how it goes. I have not had time to make videos much either lately, but I promise more regular videos are coming if you guys want to see that from me. If you're happy with the streams you've been getting, let me know. Let me know how this stream was on a scale of 1 to 10 before we head out, because it's the third stream of the day and hopefully one of them was at least pretty decent. I know the start of this one was pretty wild. I'm glad nobody was in it. Yeah, though, for real. It's been dope hanging with you guys. It has been an awesome night outside of Streamlabs hating me. I cannot wait to see you guys later in the week. I can't wait to see my Nerd Vengers at the watch party this Friday. And I can't wait for another Bad Batch episode, man. It's gonna be lit. It's going to be a great rest of the week. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Stay cold out there because it is getting hella hot over here in Cali. Make sure you got your air conditionings running, but don't go over your budget, man. Take care of yourselves out here, man. I'm going for too long, but I love y'all. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for smashing that like button and subscribing to the video. It's been Sheiv the Wise. Enjoy your nights, and may the Force be with you. Love you guys. What, y'all thought the stream was over? Oh, hell nah. We doing a stinger. In here. Rest of the week, I think we are probably going to do a stream tomorrow as well. Wednesday, I might be busy, but I will maybe try to get a video out for you guys. I'll let you know later in the week. Hopefully I can make some videos this week. I covered a lot of content today. We did 3 freaking streams because Streamlabs hates me, man. And I'm starting to get frustrated with Streamlabs when it be doing that, man. I don't know what's going on. It keeps like having a glitch with the camera, and yeah, I had to fix it. Thank you guys for sticking around though. Definitely come by tomorrow if I end up streaming. Thursday, I'm obviously doing some streams. Thursday night, I'm doing the Den of Nerds watch party going into Friday morning. That will be all about Bad Batch episode 8. And I'm going to be covering some more content on Bad Batch episode 8 this week. Like I said before, I hope you guys have a fantastic night. Enjoy yourselves, take care of yourselves, and may the Force be with you.